3 guesses as to who I am drawing. I'll give you a hint. He has green hair. Right. So, I watched Zombies for the first time. He's currently looking just a little bit off with his using gray to shade his skin. Yeah, I think it is working. Probably will help when I get some other colors in. Right, so I just realized I completely colored him in with human skin, and he's not supposed to be a human, he's supposed to be a zombie, he's supposed to be pale. So, I'm gonna use a pencil to fix it. Somehow, the pencil seemed to work. And he's looking a little, I mean, the camera doesn't seem to be picking that up much, but he's paler now, so I think it's fine. Yo, this is taking me so much longer than I was anticipating. I was hoping to get all of this colored in by like now, but of course, art as usual takes so much longer. Welcome to my janky take on a tripod. That's, yeah, okay. I think this will make my life a bit easier. Hopefully, let's hope so. Okay, so... Oh man, what did I do for the last one? I've been hearing about this movie called Zombies for like on and off for quite a while, and I'm hearing it from one of my friends who, I wasn't really interested in seeing it or anything, but then I also started hearing it from the girls in my tap dance group. If you've seen my previous video where I'm drawing, and I quote, my latest vibe, that song was done by this singer who, I know he does a lot of covers of Disney songs, so I wondered if that song was from this movie, and as far as I'm aware, it is not, but I really liked that song, and it really got me thinking, like, I mean, I've noticed that when there's a big hype about a movie, it's usually because the movie is actually really good, and not necessarily some other trends and things I've noticed. They're just stupid, and people follow them and do them for like no reason, and they're really just dumb. But when it comes to movies, if everyone is raving about a movie, it's most likely because it's actually a pretty good movie. So I was like, yeah, okay, it's been a little while since I've sat down to watch a new movie like that, and so I did, and I can see what all the hype is about. I really liked it, and then I kind of sort of forced my sister to watch it, except she was kind of willing to watch it, so I didn't really need to force her to. I watched it for the first time, not last night, the night before, and then I made my sister watch it last night, and the moment we finished it, I'm not joking, the moment we finished it, we chose a song, we chose Bam, of course, to start memorizing the dances from the film, and so we've already started learning, like, from the beginning to the first chorus, we've learned quite a decent chunk of it. And even other things, like, I found it was quite a creative movie. The idea of having zombies who are kept sane because of, their, like, watch thingies. I've never seen anything like that. I've never thought of that before, so I find that really cool. Also, the moment he said, he explained what that watch was and what it did, what it does, I was like, oh my goodness, when is that gonna go wrong? I like the human society versus the zombie society, as opposed to, like, humans versus zombie outbreak zombies. I thought this was a very creative take on it. It's not just human society versus zombie society. It's human society who specifically value perfection versus zombie society. And obviously that makes it worse for the zombies because they are even less human in the way that they're not perfect. I've decided to just do the same thing I did with his skin, even though he's not. I can't believe I forgot to color his skin like actually white, because he's meant to be a zombie, not a human. I can't believe that. How did I miss that? Man, it's so stressful using such dark markers to shade such light skin colors, especially on skin. I feel like it probably helps that he's a zombie. If he starts looking a bit muddy on my drawing, he could probably get away with some of that because he is a zombie. But if I was just drawing a normal person right now and they started looking muddy, I think that just, they wouldn't be able to pull that off as well, get away with it. So it's also been a long time since I've colored anyone in like this with their actual colors. I'll show you my sketchbook. What I've been doing for the last ages in my sketchbook, these are all drawings from a comic that I've been reading, a webcomic. Each character I've given like their own colors. No one's being colored in with actual skin colors. And I've just been going straight in with these colored ohuhus. So, and I've been doing that for ages. So my point is, it's been a long time since I've actually colored people with their skin colors and accurate hair colors and things like that. So it's really nice, but it's also been a while. But that's not a problem. I easily bounce back into it. So, and I'm really struggling with like how to film this, because I don't want to have like literally hours of footage, because I'm trying to get this posted tomorrow.
Spoiler alert, it never got posted tomorrow. I got sick.
I want to get all the drawing done today so that I only need to do the editing tomorrow.
That also didn't happen.
But with the speed that I've got right now, that's not happening, I don't think. Because hey, editing also takes a lot longer than I think. Every single time. Whatever, I'll get it posted. I guess I should probably talk a bit more about the actual movie. I also liked... So I'm not a big fan of comedy films. I can tolerate comedy to quite a big extent when it's mixed with another genre. So for example, I love Hot Fuzz, and when I look at what genre it is, it says it's... Oh no. Hold up, I just realized that his nose is not as long as it should be. Oh no, I hate that. I can't fix that, can I? His whole head, oh my goodness, yesterday I thought this drawing was good. Never mind. Hot Fuzz is technically an action comedy, and I can see both the action and the comedy elements, and I wouldn't necessarily like the comedy on its own, but since it has the action to counter it, I like it a lot more. But I kind of even liked the comedic elements in this film, because every now and then it's really nice to step back from my typical favorite movies and watch something that is specifically like a bit more, I don't want to say childish, but you know, the comedic elements, if you've seen this film, the comedic elements in this film are a lot more, they make the movie feel more childish, but in a lovable way. So I don't mean that in a bad way. He's not looking ghosty enough in my drawing. I have the pencil. I will make it work. Oh wait, I should probably bring in this darker marker. Ugh. I hate rhyming unintentionally. I hate it. But yeah, I can definitely see why people were hyped about this film. Or this film. This film actually came out in 2018. But I think the hype that I was hearing about this movie, or about, you know, these movies, was probably when the last one came out. I don't know when Zombies 4 came out. Like, I don't know if that was actually specifically last year.
It was indeed.
I actually decided to watch them because I found a song from Zombies 2, which I really liked, and I was like, this intrigues me. I think I'd like to watch this, but I was like, yeah, I should probably watch number 1 before I watch any of the others. So I did, and I'm glad I did, because I really enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to watching the next ones, which, like, I'm actually hoping to watch number 2 tonight. I kid you not, guys, my janky tripod is a bunch of books. This iPad that I'm filming on, it zooms in so much, as in I'm not even zoomed in right now, and it's this close to my desk. Oh, okay, I have something to go on about. I have had a whole bunch of ideas for little, like, series that I could do on this channel. Like, what I'm doing right now, for example, could be, I could have a series of videos that are drawing movies, and then, like, each episode will be, like, you know, episode 1, episode 2, and I'll just draw whatever movie I want to. It's kind of random, because right now, I'm drawing zombies because I watched this film recently, and I really enjoyed it, and it made me want to draw, and so here I am drawing it. A bit more specifically, I drew from some of the shots that stood out to me. This one over here, I remember watching that shot when I watched it for the first time, and I was like, oh, that was creative. I really liked that shot, just like the angle it was at. And so naturally I was like, okay, I'm gonna draw that. And then I was just going through the song Bam, and I found this, and I was like, that's also pretty cool. And then some of the other ones down here, I think the song is called Stand. And when she hugged him, I was just like, oh, that's so cute. So I drew that as well. So basically everything that I'd be drawing from whatever movie it is I'm drawing from, you know, like, it's led with the creativity, or how much I loved the scene, the shot, the song, the moment. It's just all creative like that. My point is, this series wouldn't be something like, oh, I'm drawing from Zombies, and so the next episode is naturally going to be, I'm going to be drawing from Zombies 2. I may watch Zombies 2 tonight and not feel compelled to draw from it. For all I know, Zombies 2 could be so bad.
It was not.
And I don't want to watch the next ones, even though I would watch the next ones. I hope it's not. I like the creative freedom of just being able to draw zombies right now for a drawing movies series. And then episode 2 is drawing, I don't know, I haven't actually been watching a lot of movies lately. I guess maybe that was also why watching this movie was so nice, because I haven't watched a movie or a movie series in quite a while, because me and my family have been watching All Creatures Great and Small, the new version, and it's been so much fun. I've really been enjoying it, but obviously that's a series, not movies, and because we've been watching that, we just haven't been watching as many movies lately. Guys, I just this is so dumb. I should have learned this ages ago. I'm only now learning of the wonders of using gray to shade people's skin. And I wouldn't use it all the time, but I think it works in these kinds of cases because the scenes that he's in, it's very dark. So it's not like my other references for these other 2 drawings. I wouldn't use the dark grays to shade those, but it's quite handy. It's actually taking way too long. I don't know how I'm supposed to cut this or structure this. And I'm not used to that because I am very used to making videos and just knowing, like, just using creative intuition to make things work creatively. Because in my head I was sitting here thinking like, hey, I'll color in this one. And then I was planning to be able to color in more, but then it took so long, I was like, nah, that's not gonna work. So now here I am, sitting, trying to just figure out things to talk to you about, and I didn't think I would struggle with that. I had endless things to talk about regarding this movie and YouTube and my drawing to last me ages in my head when I was not right here, right now, with the actual camera going for actual YouTube. Of course. So, you know, we'll figure it out. Oh, wait, I'm done my skin. I can use the magic of the pencil. It works very nicely. This light. I keep looking at his eyes with the like arc around his eyes, and I'm like, man, he looks like a zombie. And then I'm like, wait. Of course. So funny. It reminds me of Jinx. My profile pic, she's got the dark around her eyes, so it feels like a Jinx thing. I didn't really find a good way to end that video, so here's how the drawing ended up, and yeah, and here are some of the other ones. I haven't finished this one yet because I am also trying to get going with, like, you know, my actual sketchbook.